Today I will teach you the strings and its functions in PHP. So I'll show you the demonstration in Visual Studio Code Editor. So you need to have the Visual Studio Code Editor. So I have the Visual Studio Code Editor here. Just click that. And this is the environment for the Visual Studio Code Editor. Now, if you have a folder, then you can save your files in that. Otherwise, you can create a new folder. So I'm having a new folder. I already have a particular folder called PHP, and I have a few files in that. So I load by going for open folder, and you can just load the particular folder. Now here I want to create a new file. So just click here. This is the icon for the new file. Just click, and I'm writing here the file name like strings.php. PHP is extension for all the PHP programs. Now just click this and press enter. Okay, now this is the place where you are going to write your program. Now, generally, what is a string? String is a collection of characters or a group of characters. Okay. Now, if you want to start the program, just go for HTML, then head, then you can provide the title like demonstration of strings and its functions. Then close title. Then you can go for the body. Then we can put some heading. Functions in PHP. Then close this one. Okay. Now, first we'll see how to open the PHP code. So you need to put the angular bracket, question mark, and PHP. Then inside this, you can write your PHP code. Now, suppose I want to declare a string. So I want to just print, go for echo function, and I'll print like hello world and terminate with a semicolon. Now this is for the double quotes. Similarly, I can go for a single quote also. Both are representing strings. Now let me show you the output of this. So I just close the body tab. Okay, HTML tab. Okay, so what you need to do once you do this, okay, this one I will remove from here. So let's put here the comment. Just to click, right click, and you can go for reload server. So you're not seeing any output. So okay, yeah, just once again we'll see the output here. Let's close. Okay, we are not close the head part here. I will try. No, still that's the problem. body, then h1 is closed, and so okay, we are not saved. No, we need to save that, and we need to do. Yes, now we got string functions in PHP, then hello world, and also by this what you have understood here, compulsorily we need to save the file. Without saving, we are not going to do the updates. Now here you can see double quotes, and here you can set single quotes. Either way you can declare a string. Okay, now here let me add br tag. We'll see whether it works or not. Okay, you can see it gone to the next line. Okay, the br tag, that means here we can work with the HTML tags also when you go for the echo function. Okay, now one more example we'll see. Like I declare a variable. I'll just write. Okay, same over hello world. Then we'll write okay, $x. Just save this and again run in browser. So you got hello world. Here I put that x value is, then I put a dot for concatenate the variable value. Okay, or otherwise I can write like this on the directly. Then echo. If I go for single quotes, like x value is, I'll put same $x. So we'll see what is the difference when you work out with the variables with single quote and double quote. But every line you terminate with the semicolon. So again you go for open file in browser. Then need to save the file, right? Every time we need to save the file, then only you can see the reflection. Hello world x and value is $x. See here is we got the output. Okay, maybe I'll just add br. Just save this and again rerun. Now here the x value is hello world. You got when you put double quotes, but here you can see when you write in single quotes, you're getting only $x. Okay, so the single quotes are not supporting your variable printing, but when you go for double quotes, you're getting the output. And this is the line x value is hello world. Okay, so that is one more difference when you go for single quotes and double quotes. Okay, now we will go for string functions. Okay. Now we have a string function called string length. String length. So how to find the string length? We have a function called strlen function. Okay, Now what I will do, I will declare one variable called a, and here I am writing my name, which is the string I'm taking. Now I want to find out the length. So I'll directly print like string length is, I just concatenate with a function called strlen of, I stored in variable a, no? I put that variable a, okay. Then I'll just concatenate with the br for break. Okay. So I want to just find out the length of this particular string. So just save it. And reload. And here I will put a double quote. We save, and again leave it. Now can you see the string length is 12. Okay, so if you want to print, you can directly go for echo, like name, directly with and $a. Close the double quotes. So just save it and open. So you can see the name is so and so, string is so and so. So everywhere you can just append the br tag. Then I can write br. Just save, Control S, and open. Okay, so this is a string and this is the length of that. So that is one function. Then next function will go, I want to count how many number of words are there in this particular string. So I'll use a function called str underscore word underscore count. This is the function to count words in a string. Now I'll write echo like string word count, connect with the function str underscore word underscore count of that variable $a and append with the br. Okay, just save this and just run this. Okay, again there is a problem. So here again I am not terminated, and put a semicolon, save. I can see we have a count of 2 because this is the first word and this is the second row. So only 2 words are there. So that is the next function. Now we'll go for the other function like string contains. So we have str underscore contains function. Okay, it checks with a string contains a specific substring. Okay, let's say and just write echo string contains, I'm using the function, just concatenate, I'm using the function string contains, and what do you want to check? And which one you want to check? You want to check a variable called a, and what do you want to check? Suppose I want to check like mah is there or not. Okay, in this complete string, mah is there or not, I want to check. Okay, then concatenate with br, check contains. Okay. Okay, we need to write inside this one, right? Outside this. Okay, these two just copy inside. Okay, now save it and run it. I can say string is containing mh, so it is returning 1. If suppose I change this one to xy, which is not available in this string, okay, then it will not give any output. Just save and run. So you can see there is no output. Okay, if it is containing, it will give, otherwise no. Let's suppose I'll change here to ku. Okay, it's already available. You need to get answer as 1. Then save and run opening browser. So you got 1 here. So this is one more function. The next function, we go for, and we know that it is case sensitive. I'll just write small k here and we'll try whether it is available or not. Save and rerun. So you don't get anything here. That means it's not matching because a small k is not available here, only capital K. Once again, I will change. Then save and rerun. So you can see it is been there again. So it's case sensitive, capital letter, small letter is mattering. Okay. Then coming to the next function, string position. Okay. Now we have a function called strpos function. It searches for a specific text within a string, and it will give the integer number. If the match is found, which position it has been there. If the match is not found, we don't get any answer. Okay. If suppose now I go for a same echo, and here I'm writing string position for our confirmation, this one, but the function is strpos of a variable called $e. Okay, in that only we are checking, and I want to find out where is Kumar and what is the starting integer value, that is index value of this one. Okay, so save it and run. So here if you can go for the 0 index, then 1 index, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I'm expecting 7 because the string index starts from 0. Just save this and okay, just I also, yeah, okay, just save and run. So you have got here the answer. String position is 7. Okay, because it gives the index number. If suppose I give a value which is not available, some xy I'm trying to, but xy is not there, then again run, you don't get any answer here. Okay, right. Then we have a function called str starts with function. Okay. Now it checks if a string starts with a specific substring. Okay. Now in here I'll write string starts with. Okay. Now here I'm going to use function str underscore starts underscore with of the same variable where your string is holding, and I'm trying to check whether the name is starting with mh. Okay. So here you need to put up quotes, then save and run. Now here you get with 1 means it is matching because the string is starting with mh. Even though you give a single character also, it's fine, but it need to start with the same. Save and run. So still you get it. If suppose I write a, let's put up second character because it's not starting with a, it's starting with m. Save, and you don't get any answer here. Can you see? You don't get any answer. Okay. Then we have str ends with the function. Now it checks for string ends the specific substring. Now here echo string ends with str underscore ends underscore with of $a, and here I'm trying to write Kumar as ending. Okay. Then we'll try to check. Save. So here this string is ending with Kumar. Okay. Save and run. We need to get the answer as 1. Now can you see string ends with Kumar? Yes. If suppose I change this one to KUM, you won't get any answer because it's not matching, so you are not getting anything. If suppose I write only AR ending with AR, now you get 1 because the string is ending with AR. I get 1. Okay. Now coming to the next one, we have a function like modifying the strings. Now still I want to convert lowercase to uppercase, so we have a function called string to upper. So it returns a string in uppercase. So how to do that? Go string in uppercase dot str to upper of $a. Okay. So just save this and run and see. Can you see the uppercase, the complete string? Similarly, I want to go for the lowercase. So we have a function str to lower. So it returns a string in lowercase. So here I write echo string in lowercase. Here the function is str2 lower of the variable name. Okay. Then save and can you see the complete thing in lowercase? Okay. Now here, if I want to replace characters, so I can write string underscore replace function. It replaces some characters with some other characters in a string. Echo string replace. So here I have a function called str underscore replace. So I take the variable in which I want to, before that, which word I want to replace. Let's say I want to replace Kumar with Bob. And which is the actual string you need to mention at the last. Then we apply the break tag. Put the double quotes properly and terminate. Then save and run in the browser. So can you see? Mahesh Kumar. Kumar is replaced with Bob. Okay. So like that you can replace any word or any character. The next function is string reverse. So we have strrev function. It reverses a string. Echo string reverse strrev. Now you write the variable name where you hold the string. Then save and execute. Now can you see? Mahesh Kumar has been reversed. Okay. No. So your actual content is not going to be changed when you go for replace. You need to store into some other variable and do. Okay. The original content will be in the same variable. Then, okay, coming to the next function, we have trim function. Trim. Now this function removes any white spaces. That is, any space is called a white space from leading and trailing of a string. Leading means before string, trailing means at the end of the string. Suppose if I write a $sum f equal to, I'll write something like halaba. So there is some leading space. This is leading space. If I give some space here, it is a trailing space. If I want to remove that, then you can apply a trim function. So I'll write echo this trim function. Here I write trim of $f. Okay. And here also you need to put semicolon. Then save. So here this one, the leading space is removed and as well as the trailing space is also been removed. So I'll just put a break over here. Here. Save. So you can see the leading space is removed and also the trailing space. Generally, when you go for this authentication, suppose you give a password or username, by mistake you have given some space at the last or at the beginning, then that will be removed by using a trim function. Then here also I can apply the then next function is explode function. Now it splits a string into an array. Okay. Now in this, the first parameter is a separator, like space or comma, like that. Okay. And this separator is used to split the string. Okay. Now let's suppose I take some $G equal to, I'll write something called I am an Indian. Okay. Now I'll take one more variable like h equal to, I'll write explode of, I give some space as a delimiter, then I'll write that variable G. Okay. So I'll give a space as a separator. So I am Indian. So completely 3 words are there. We'll see how it is being used. So here I'm trying to use a function called print r, where it is used to display the array. I'll put $H where your final answer is stored. So let me check the answer, how it is. Right click and open the browser. I can see the array 0 is I, 1 index is am, and 2 index is Indian. So like this, if you want to work with the array concept, you can use the explode function where you can result your output in the array type. Okay, so here you are using a print r function, print underscore r function. Now we have something called, do you concatenate means just combining 2 or more strings. Okay, so concatenate combining 2 or more. Now suppose I take $Q equal to some low. Okay. Then some W equal to then $R equal to $Q. Here I use a dot operator concatenation. Then $W. Then here you can print equal string concatenation. You can write $R. Then you can apply the break. Here I'll write. Okay, save it and we'll check. I want to just combine these 2 words. And right click and open first. Now can you see? Hello, has been combined. Okay, I'll just give a space here. Okay. Then Okay, so and I can see some space has been given here, right? Okay, next. Next, if you want to give any space in between, then what you can do here is modify here only. Like this also you can do. Okay, maybe I'll remove the space here. Okay, and here you want to give some space, like this also you can do. The dot operator is for concatenating all strings. So control S, save, and repeat. So you can see the scene output. Okay, if suppose you remove this one, or I show the output, it will be combined. Okay, we don't get any space. Now let's say I put in between one space here and save and open in browser. You can see, but that empty string is also been acting as a string, right? Then one more type is the same thing. I copy, put here. I just start double quotes here and give a space and close it up. Like this also can do. Save and can you see same concatenation you can do. So these are the possible ways in order to concatenate your strings. Okay, then coming to the next one, we work with substrings and name it as slicing strings, which is nothing but substring. Okay, now we have a function called substr, which is nothing but a substring. Now it's used to extract part of string. Okay, now you need to specify the start index and the number of characters you want to return. Okay, now suppose I take some $j equal to 11. Okay, then here I use, let's I'll write substring. Here a substr function of, first you give the variable name or the string directly you can give. Then the starting index number, let's LQ5, and the ending index number, LQ5. Now, this is a variable which is holding hello world. In this, we go for starting index number 5. From that, I want only 5 characters. Now, starting index starts from 0. Okay, so this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Is a space. Okay, I'll make it as 6 then. Okay, so this W is 6. From onwards, 5 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Maybe I'll add one more string here. Okay, so save and open close. Now you can see the output only you got world. Okay, now here this is 0 index, 1 index, 2 index, 3 index, 4 index, space is 5 index, W 6th index. So you start from 6th index. From then on, 5 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. If suppose I make it as 8. So 5, the space is 6, 7, and 8. So this would be the answer. Okay, save it and run it. So can you see the output? 8 characters total, including space, you got the output. Okay. Now, if suppose, maybe I'll copy the same thing. Okay. Now, this is for slicing string from the end to the. I'll paste the same thing. Now here I'll remove this one. I don't give the ending index. So what does it mean if you don't give ending indexes? Start from 6th index like this one till the end. So you need to get the complete output. Okay, complete this output you need to get. Because I'm not giving ending index means it implies the complete text, whatever you have. So Control S, save, and so can you see complete text report? Okay. So here I'll just add a break. Yeah, tile. Yeah, also slice string from the end. So I put the same thing. Okay. Now here I'm give the starting index. Okay, I'll do the -6. Then I'm giving some 3. That means you start from -6 index and from there on you move 3 steps forward. So this is -1. This is -2. -3 is -4 is space. -5 is 6. 5 and -6. So when you count from backwards, you start with -1 index. When you start from the forward, you need to give 0 index. So this I is becoming -1, then -2, okay, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5. This is L is -6. From there onwards, you need to get 3 characters. That means L, D, and space need to be your answer. We'll check whether it is correct or not. Just save and open the browser. Can you see L, D, and space? Okay. If you're not getting that one, I'll just change here to 4 characters or 5 characters. So from here, if it is starting, still it need to move forward only, not backward. Okay. Save and run. Can you see the output now? -6, -5 space, -4, -3, like that you got. Okay. -6, -5, -4, -3, -2. I got the output. Right? Okay. Now we have something called negative length. Yeah. I'll just take the same example. Now here I'll give a negative value. Okay. That means the starting index is 6. Negative index is -3. So here you can see 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. But okay, so here starting index is 6. From there on, you need to go till -3. So this is -1, -2, and -3. Okay, so you start from here, 6. Save it and we'll see the output and understand. Now can you see? This is mine, this is 6. Okay. Where is -3? This is -3. Okay. So whatever the ending index you give before that, one step before that, you're getting the output. That is not included. This is not included. Okay. So that's how you get the till space, you're getting the output. Okay. Now, if I make it to, let's say, 5 or 5 -5. So this is -5, right? So from here you need to start. Save it and do. Now can you see? Only this 4 have come. Okay. So this is -5 now. This -5 is not included. One step before only it is going to take. So only 4 characters are getting. Okay, now these are few functions what you can work with strings in PHP. So I hope I have given some input on functions of PHP. So you can utilize these functions in real-time applications wherever it's required. If you like this video, please like, do comment and share it to your friends. Thank you.